A critical motor jams, the warning lights flash, and hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of industrial machinery immediately grind to a halt. The system is screaming for help, but the technician required to perform the repair is 3 factory buildings away, completely out of earshot from the siren and blocked from seeing the flashing red lights. This physical cord and light setup is known as the Andon system. When it was developed as part of the Toyota production system, allowing any worker to stop the line to fix a defect, it was a brilliant way to make problems immediately visible on the factory floor. But as manufacturing facilities expanded into massive multi-level campuses, relying purely on line-of-sight lights and localized sirens created severe communication blind spots. When the signal fails to reach the technician, the machine operator has to hit the manual stop button, leave their station, and physically search the facility to find a maintenance crew. This chart tracks a timeline of downtime. The moment the operator steps away to search for help, the clock starts ticking on what lean manufacturing defines as waiting waste, the machine sitting idle, and motion waste, the unnecessary physical movement of the worker. Because a generic flashing light provides zero detail about the actual problem, the technician finally arrives 20 minutes later, completely empty-handed. They don't know if they need a wrench, motor, or grease. So they diagnose the issue and make a second trip to the storeroom. The timeline expands again, pushing the total downtime past 35 minutes. The actual mechanical repair only took 10 minutes. The true bottleneck dragging down production was the archaic, untargeted communication loop. The solution is replacing that broad noise pollution with a targeted digital nervous system, commonly called a digital Andon. It starts with the call. Instead of pulling a rope, the operator taps a touchscreen at their station, selecting the exact symptom, like conveyor motor jamming, from a menu. Next is the targeted alert. Cloud software instantly processes the error code, bypasses the noisy factory floor entirely, and pings the specific maintenance specialist assigned to that zone directly on their device. Third is rich context. The alert vibrating on the technician's wrist displays the exact machine, the specific error, and the precise tools needed, ensuring they can grab the right equipment on their very first trip. Finally, the escalation protocol. If the technician doesn't tap acknowledge on that alert within 5 minutes, the system automatically redirects the ping to the shift supervisor, creating a digital trail of accountability. In a fully connected facility, precise data hunts down the exact required human. The humans no longer have to hunt for the information. Take a mid-sized packaging facility like Siam Pack and Print. Across their sprawling 3-acre floor, overall equipment effectiveness was cratering because their 4 maintenance staff were constantly out of earshot from the machine alarms. Without hiring a single additional worker, they mounted basic tablets to their printing presses and issued standard, low-cost smartwatches to the 4 technicians. This bar chart measures the results. By eliminating the blind physical search, the average time it took a technician to reach a broken machine plummeted from 25 minutes down to just 3. By shaving 22 minutes off every single breakdown, the facility recovered nearly 40 hours of lost manufacturing capacity over a single month. Profit didn't come from buying faster printing presses. It came from accelerating internal communication to eliminate those hours of wasted waiting. Take a look at your own operations. Are your machine operators acting as mailmen, forced to walk away from their stations just to deliver distress messages? You might be strictly tracking how long it takes to turn the wrench, but if you aren't measuring the response time, the actual physical journey to the machine, you are ignoring a massive leak in your productivity. Beyond the clock, consider the psychological toll. Wailing sirens elevate stress across the entire floor. Replacing them with silent, haptic vibrations on a wrist device allows the rest of the facility to stay focused on production. Former Intel CEO Andy Grove famously operated under the philosophy that only the paranoid survive. In manufacturing, that means being ruthlessly suspicious of how every single second is spent. Modern operational survival means treating even 1 minute of a worker standing idle while waiting for help as a critical system failure. But getting the technician to the machine instantly with the right tools is only the first half of the battle. The physical repair still has to happen. And here we hit the final analog bottleneck. If a technician has to rely on a flawed memory or step away to search for a massive, outdated paper manual to execute a complex fix, the clock starts ticking again. The next evolution relies on digital standard operating procedures and augmented reality, tools designed to guide a worker step by step through a complex physical task while their hands are actively turning the wrench. A smart factory completes the loop by delivering the right person to the problem and then instantly downloading the exact technical solution directly into their hands.